Hi, I'm Upendra, and my talk is called Why Debugging Matters in the GenAI Era. Right now, AI tools are generating a lot of code. Most of the companies has given some kind of AI assistant tools to their engineering, and they are leveraging it to write new code. It is exciting, but it also means we are deploying code into the production system, which we did not fully write, or in some cases, we did not fully understand. And guess what? No matter who wrote the code, every line still has to work. There cannot be a production outage. That's why debugging is more important than ever. In this talk, I focus on debugging as a core engineering skill and not just solving a bug or fixing a issue when something breaks. I start by talking about the current state of software, where the code is a mix of, let's say, existing handwritten code and new AI generated code. And then obviously distributor systems are more common mm, for more or less everywhere. And they are at times integrated with multiple external systems. So bugs don't really show up in a standard testing cycle. From there, I dig into the mindset behind the effective debugging. To me, debugging isn't a guesswork, it's a systematic, data driven approach to understand what is really going on before we apply a fix. I will also walk through some practical techniques like isolating and reproducing issues in the local machines, using observability tools to analyze the patterns that are being reported. I also spent time on how to use GenAI tools the right way during debugging. I like to think of AI as a digital rubber duck. And as you know, the rubber duck debugging has been most common approach or phenomena in the past. Uh, to me, explaining a problem clearly to an AI or a rubber duck often helps you understand the problem yourself or better yourself. So, in this way, AI can help explain the error messages or suggest possible causes, but human judgment, your judgment, still decides what is correct. Finally, I talk about tools that are necessary for debugging. For example, ID debuggers, Postman, Charles Proxy, Observability Tool, and then how they all fit in into modern debugging workflow. I personally care a lot about this topic because debugging have had a significantly impact on my career. After working decades on the production systems, I've learned that there's a difference between applying a quick fix or doing a proper debugging to understand what is going on in this with the system holistically. In current environment, teams are moving fast because they have AI tools at their disposal. So they deploy code fast, but they struggle when things go wrong because they miss to understand the whole design or the workflow or how the data is being passed from one method to another. So that's when debugging forces you to slow down, understands system deeply, and then obviously build confidence in the solution and the whole system in itself. So now AI can help us write code faster, but debugging is what helps us build software that we trust with our in our production system. Thank you for your time, and I love to share this talk with the Arc of AI audience.